Greetings Platinum Hunters and welcome to Platinum Trophy Review, or PTR for short. This week's video is another entry in the series of my trophy list. You can find the previous videos plus other gaming related content on my channel. But before we begin, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit that like button and drop a comment if you have any one of these platinums. All interaction is greatly appreciated and helps the channel to grow. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter where you can see me geek out to gaming news and post memes. Maquette. Now, I wouldn't know how to describe this game, but a trippy ass puzzle game, in a good way, is close enough. It was a free PS Plus game for its month and I thought I would try my luck with it. Now, two things you will need to know before going into this. 2 playthroughs will be needed and get a video guide ready because there is no way in hell you are figuring out these puzzles on your own. So don't even try it, Sherlock. Your first run will be trying to finish the game, but the second run brings with it a time trial aspect as you will be required to finish all levels under a certain time, and I found that quite fun. Definitely look into this one. Days Gone. Days Gone is a game that is slept on, unfortunately, and that's a damn shame, because if you give this game some time and love, you will find a very competent game. Decent story and oh shit, I just walked into a horde moments. I believe that when this game launched, zombie fatigue had kicked in for most gamers, but seeing that it's free on the PS Plus tier system, you must at least give it a try. It's not a perfect game. I did run into a few bugs, like the floor not spawning in a house. The upgrading of your bike and fuel system will get annoying at first, and some cheesy dialogue here and there. But if you can muster up the courage to face those imperfections and the hordes, then I think you'll find a diamond in the rough. Just make sure to read up on the trophy list, as there are 1 or 2 that will give you headaches if you don't achieve them before the post game. Spyro. I have said it 1,000 times. I love me some platformers, so when the Spyro Remastered Trilogy was announced, I could not wait to get my hands on this bad boy. I never did play the original. The closest I got to playing Spyro was a demo that you got when purchasing a game magazine, and let me tell you, the game does not disappoint and scratches that platformer itch. The graphics are beautiful and the gameplay is chef's kiss. A must have for your digital trophy shelf. Spyro 2. Well, obviously I jumped straight into the sequel once I got the first game's platinum. Though I did enjoy Spyro 2, I feel it was a bit of a downgrade. I didn't really like the direction they were going in with all these new characters, though once again graphics and gameplay were solid, but the original was much better. Little Nightmares 2. I stumbled across Little Nightmares 2 one day while browsing Twitch. If memory serves me correctly, when it launched it blew up with the streamers and everyone was playing it, and what I saw I really liked. Now, another thing I've said 1,000 times is that I only buy physical, so the moment the physical edition of Little Nightmares 2 came out, I rushed to my local game and bought that bad boy. And let me say, this game bro, this game is a masterpiece, a must play. It's not scare you shitless scary, but it has those moments of dread that keep you on your tippy toes. The hospital section, oof, so good, and that ending, straight out of left field. Go play this game now. Just an FYI, the first game doesn't have a platinum. Weird, right? Life is Strange. Now, I'm going to be real with you all. I just played this game for the platinum. Don't look at me like that, like you guys haven't ever done the same. But I will also say that I was pleasantly surprised by the story. This game reminds me of the movie The Butterfly Effect with Ashton Kutcher, which I loved. The ending with Oasis playing in the background had my eyes a little wet. But I'm getting sidetracked here. An easy platinum with a bit too much collectibles. Make sure you got a guide handy, as you will need it to save time and avoid backtracking. Batman the Telltale series. Telltale's has the godlike ability to make all their games bangers. Story-wise, obviously. And when it comes to the Batman series, they did not miss. Excellent story-driven game that really makes you think about your choices, and of course, easy platinum, which is always a plus. For real here, if you've never played a Telltale's game, thinking that it might not be your cup of tea, you are missing out, my friend. Give it a try and I promise you will love what you see. Zombie Army 4 Dead War. Zombie Army 4 is the perfect game to play with the boys and get that group platinum, and that's exactly what me and my mates did. Once or twice a week we would get together, all 4 of us, and grind out the zombie session with beers in one hand and controller in the other. At least 2 playthroughs are needed, as you will have to beat the game on hard and in co-op. Though there is some cheese to this. I believe each level has 4 chapters. You are only required to finish the last level on hard for this to count, and with the level and chapter select available, this will make your grind even easier. However, there is one annoying trophy you need to look out for. Hail to the King, baby, which is to reach level 100. By the time you finish the game, you'll probably be around level 60 to 70, so you will have a grind fest in front of you. Godspeed, soldier. Game of Thrones. Again, another Telltale's game, another banger. This is a definite must play if you're a fan of the HBO series. The way the politics of Westeros and the backstabbing has been implemented in this game is amazing. Plenty of WTF moments that will leave your mouth open, and of course, those moments that will almost bring a tear to your eye. Almost. The Order 1886. The final game that I'll be talking about was a highly anticipated game for the PS4 earlier years, The Order 1886. However, the game did not live up to the hype, unfortunately, and here we are years later without a sequel. Is the game bad? No. Is the gameplay bad? No. Then is the story bad? Again, no. The game's fault is that it is very short, and the marketing made it look like you would be hunting mythical creatures like werewolves and vampires. And to be honest, their screen time in the game is next to nothing. The game instead has you fighting it out with humans 90% of the time. A misstep of the developers? Yes. But in hindsight, and playing this game for the first time after so many years, I really enjoyed it, and I think you will too. If you ever decide to pick it up, look out for the trophy Well Rounded, which requires you to kill an enemy with every weapon in the game. Well, those are platinum trophies 21 to 30. I hope you found this video entertaining. Thanks for making it this far. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, as I'm really pushing for 1000 subscribers. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
Save your prayers, Lafayette. There is no God to help him.